Hey guys, what's up? Second part to my video. Like I said, I'm back. First thing I want to talk about first though is the Falcons have just lost to the 49ers. So the dream Super Bowl is halfway there. Now we just need the Pats to win. So the 49ers just beat the Ravens. No, the Falcons, I'm sorry. 28-24. So awesome to them. Now, what the last part of my video I wanted to do, which was the blast from the past part, sorry, was I wanted to go back in time to when I very first started using Facebook. See how stupid I was back then. I looked back and, oh my gosh, I can't believe how dumb I was back then. How much stupid stuff. And this is only 2 years ago. So there's been a huge difference within the past from 2011, let's say June 2011 to now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a few posts that have been put over 2011. This is going to be, I guess, my 2011 relive. And so let me start with this. I first joined Facebook on June 8th of 2011. I remember I was in the library and people kept saying, get a Facebook, get a Facebook. So that's what I did. I got a Facebook. The first post I ever put up was right after I created it on the blank part where put all your posts. At that time, it was what is on your mind. So my first post was, what's on my mind? Nothing, lol. That was my first post. On June 27th of 2011, my next post was sort of a rant for me. At that time, I really hated a lot of people, especially society at that time, which even to this day, I sort of hate society, but not as much as I was against it at that point. And my post was, society sucks. People who have follow society are wrong. I hope someone reads this so I can have an argument with him or her. My mission is to destroy, not mean to kill, the evil empire known as society. That, I can't believe I wrote this down, or even put this on Facebook. I can't believe that's out there. But, let's just break it down. I mean, society sucks. Yes, I do have to admit, it sucks. We're in a world where people tell you, we're in a world where people, if you're not out and open, people think you're emo and you're just too quiet. If you're actually out there open and start talking to people think you talk too much and you're over conceited. So yeah, society still sucks. The next part, people who follow society are wrong. Well, some people are. The people who do follow that whole thing, the way society works, I don't follow it. And the part that I really hate about this post is I hope someone reads this so I can have an argument with him or her. Why would I have an argument with them? It would never, no one would win in either direction, whether my direction or not. I don't know why I'd want to argue with people about this. I would just probably get into a fight and it'd probably turn really, really bad. The next post I put was on July 10th. Now I've put posts in between this, but I'm only going on the post that I thought, oh my god, why would I put this? This was on July 10th of 2011. Prior to that, I'd watched this movie called The Orphan, starring Isabel Fuhrman. Now, there was one thing that I got out of that movie, and that was her stare. I really hated her stare. I don't know, it just really creeped me out at one point, and this was the point that it creeped me out. The post that I put was, I don't get it. What is up with little girls and their stare? Please, does anybody else get creeped out by a little girl's stare? Honestly, even to this day, I really do get creeped out by little girls who just stare, because once when I was probably about 15, I saw a ghost somewhere. I think it was out in my backyard, and there was just a little girl there who was just staring at me with evil intentions. That totally freaked me out, and since then, and to this day, I've gotten better on it, obviously, but since then, till probably about my junior year in high school, I could not sleep with the door open because I was just too afraid that that girl was going to come in. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid, but hey, see something like that, you get scared. The next post I put was on July 18th. And let me just give you a little backstory on it. Uh, I have a friend named Chelsea, and she used to altar serve with me, and I always used to tell her like some really stupid things during mass. I know it's really wrong to speak during mass, but when you're up there and it's the priest is going at it and at it and at it, and you have nothing else to talk about, you start talking about stupid things. I said, I know I shouldn't have been talking during church, but I was stupid, like I said. At that point, every single time during church, I'd ask her, "Do you think it's funny, or do you think it'd be funny if you saw the Pope texting on live TV during Mass?" And she'd always get mad and say that would not be funny. So my post was, "Tell me, people, if you saw Pope Benedict texting during Mass, would you laugh?" I totally would. Honestly, even to this day, I totally would laugh. Just because, the Pope isn't usually a big technological person. He's usually low, if you know what I mean. He's usually just there. He doesn't ever get technological. But I did find out a couple days later that he does indeed have a phone and a computer that he does send out tweets in. So I thought that was really cool. The only thing is I can't follow him because he sends it out in Polish, seeing as that's what his language is. The next post that I did was, oh god, this is the worst part. At one point, I was really big into the whole vampire thing. It honestly became sort of a fetish with me. And the day I wrote this, I saw a show called A Thousand Ways to Die. And one of the ways to die was there was a girl who fell off a motorcycle. And the reason why she fell off a motorcycle was for some reason she had this fetish that every time she rides a motorcycle, it turns her on, and if she rides it long enough, somehow she orgasms. How, I don't know. But that's just a fetish. So I asked this on July 29th. I asked, question for everyone. Which fetish is worse, masochism or motorcycle fetish? Masochism was my thing at that point. On August 15th, I left to college for the first time. And when my parents had left and I had said goodbyes and we had our crying thing, I went up to my room and had nothing to do, really, because band camp didn't start till the next day. So I honestly had nothing better to do. So I went up to my dorm room, got on Facebook, and the first thing I put on August 15th was, "I feel so lonely. I'm sitting alone in my dorm room. It is so lonely. I hope this place is haunted. The ghosts will keep me company." I had one teacher comment on that, and that got really, really bad. And I kind of want to erase it, but then again, I kind of don't. So, that was my first post in college. The next thing I posted, and this is going to be a bit offensive to those of you who smoke. When I was at that time, I was really against smoking, really, really bad. If I even saw a cigarette, even just on the ground, I would be really, really mad because I hated it at one point. And again, this was the point that I did. So on August 17th, I put, "I swear, the grossest thing I've ever seen is someone smoking. Smoking is stupid. I don't care if it's nicotine or marijuana, it is stupid. People should get a life and stop killing yourselves." Honestly, and the weird part about that, it got a lot of likes. So, I don't know. It was the first time any of my posts had gotten a lot of likes. 2 days after that, I put up this really stupid post. At my college, there used to be a giant 7-story building, which there still is, but there used to be two. One was the one that I lived in, Bernalillo Hall, and the other was Lincoln Hall. And so I put up on August 19th, "I think Bernalillo Hall is sad since his brother Lincoln Hall died. I think Bernie misses him." I thought that was really stupid when I saw that just a few minutes ago. The next thing was on August 20th. Um, this is what I was talking about when I said that at one point I had a huge fetish for girls with sharp teeth. That was the whole vampire thing that I got. So on August 20th, I put up, and I'm sorry for those of you, this is a viewer warning. If you don't feel that you're close enough to me to know personal things, you may want to turn off this part of the video now and just walk away. So, what I put on the post is, okay, I am going to make some people mad. I got asked the question by a couple friends yesterday, what in a girl turns you on? So in front of us, I will share the answer. Sharp fang teeth. I like girls with sharp fang teeth. What I was thinking at that time, I have no idea whatsoever. But that was the whole thing at that point, and that was my big fetish. I really did like girls with sharp teeth because of the whole pain thing. I was a masochist at the time. I can't help it. And to this day, sometimes I feel girls with sharp teeth are kind of sexy, but it's not my big thing anymore. I could care less anymore now. Again, I was just into the whole vampire supernatural thing at the time, which was really stupid. Next is on August 24th. I had recently said in a past vlog that my mom had gotten a Facebook. Well, believe it or not, I've been asking and telling my mom to get one since 2011. On August 21st, 2011, I posted, for all that know my mom, yes or no, my mom should get a Facebook. And I got about 3 or 4 different comments saying that she should get a Facebook, that she needs one, and this and that. Well, obviously, it took her almost 2 years to get a Facebook finally. But I have been trying to get her to get on Facebook since 2011. So just saying. On August 29th, the day before my birthday, again, this is going back to the whole fetish, I asked, insult or compliment, telling a girl that she has sharp teeth. I see it as a compliment. There was actually a wide variety of different answers on that. Some people were like, no, that is an insult. You shouldn't compliment a girl on her teeth, especially if it's like that. It might make her sad, or it might make her mad, it might make her think that you're making fun of her teeth. Then again, some other girls said that that's a compliment, that, teeth are good, sharp teeth are good because, that might be the fetish thing. And again, at that point it was. So I got weird answers off of that one. The last one I want to share with you is on September 6th, 2011. I guess I was really mad at something. I guess someone would call me immature again. And for people who have known me for a while, they know that I hate to be called immature by people, especially people who are pretty close to my age. And that's what had happened at this point. And I went on Facebook and ranted my ass off. So on September 6th, I put, okay, y'all don't think I'm mature? Then let me prove you guys right. If you don't think I'm mature, then don't talk to me anymore. I never thought I could be this mad, but I am. But I guarantee that none of you are very mature either. Remember, maturity isn't measured by one's faults. It's measured by one's deeds. I know I've done some pretty damn good deeds. So, on that, like I said, I hate to be called mature. And I think I sounded a little gloaty there, and I'm not trying to be. But when people start calling me mature because of my faults, again, it really does make me mad. And what I said on there, I still hold to this day. Maturity shouldn't be measured by one's, fault. It should be measured by one's deeds. If you do more good deeds than bad deeds, then you should be more mature than others. Because there's still a lot of people out there who do worse deeds than good deeds. The rest of the year from like October on, it was just a lot of drama involving, my girlfriend at the time. Won't say the name at the point. But it was just nothing but, Bumblebee this, Bumblebee that. I love her this, I love her that. And it was a lot of just drama and the whole mushy love thing. So I didn't want to put you guys through that again. And so that was the last ridiculous post I put. So yeah, that was just a weird part of my life, and I just wanted to get your insight on that. Comment, like this video, and subscribe. Thank you a lot.